Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm cooking pork knuckle. It is also called pork picnic half, and you can see on the plate I slide them after I done cooking, and it's ready for devour. If you like to know how I make them, please come to the kitchen with me. Welcome to Saigon Cook Travel. I am Saigon Cook. So this is the whole pork picnic, and you can see in the picture there is a line that they split into half, and this one in the package. That's what they sold to customers and called half pork picnic. So to cook this, first I boil a pot of water with salt and vinegar, and I drop my pork into the boiling water to blanch it. Remember, this is the stage we just blanch it, not cook it. So it takes only 3 to 4 minutes. You don't cook it too long. If you cook it too long, the sweetness of the pork will stay in the wastewater. After I took it out, I used the knife to scrape off the skin and wash it under the cold faucet. And now I'm tie it into a very tight piece of pork because I want the shape of it, so that later when it's done cooking, I slide it and it get the good shape. And the reason we blanch the pork before cooking, I want to remove all the impurities and the dirt and bacteria, everything that cling to the meat disappear. Now in another pot of boiling water, I add a little of my pork stock. If you don't have pork stock ready, you just use straight water. And to that I add 2 white parts of green onion, shallot, onion, ginger, garlic, and whole black peppercorns. And I add the water. Make sure that your pork is submerged in the water. I have a shallow pan here, so my meat didn't submerge inside the water. Then I need to work harder. I need to once in a while turn sides so that all of them underwater at some point. And when the water come to the boil, I lower the heat and let it simmer. We are Asians, and we love the clearliness of the broth. So this is the key. When the stock is boiling, you turn down the heat and let it simmer. That way you won't have cloudy, opaque broth later. This cooking method is just like making the clear broth. So with my piece of pork, so I bought a half picnic, and then I deboned it, and then I cut in half again. So this is just like a quarter of the pork picnic. With that piece of meat, I cook for an hour. The way you test it done is by you use your chopstick or fork or the tip of the knife to poke through your meat. If the liquid come out clear and white, then the meat is done. If not, it's pinkish and have red blood liquid come out, then you need to cook more. After I remove from the hot pot, I run the piece of meat under the cold water to stop the cooking process, and I want the skin is crunchy. We love the crunchy skin of the pork. For some people, they can't eat skin, and I feel sorry for them, because skin is full of collagen, and it makes your skin elastic, and you don't have wrinkle, and you don't age, or you age gracefully. So after I slice them into slices, and I arrange on the plate and clean the plates right now, you can see it looks very attractive. With these kinds of slices, you just dip into high quality protein fish sauce, and you will be golden. Or better yet, I am making the summer rolls now. I just ran out from my garden, and we just moved to Florida, and I was managed to grow many kind of herbs. So in my hands right now is culantro, and earlier is so in my bowl there will be culantro, Thai basil, mint, two kind of mint, peppermint and spearmint, sweet mint, fish mint, and sisal leaves. It's just Vietnamese sisal. It's not the kind of Japanese, the Vietnamese one. And trust me on this. Right now, I was lit up by the sense of my herbs. It's so rewarding for all the time that I spend in the garden, grow them and taking care of them. The herbs so fragrant, and I love it so much. You cannot buy anywhere like this. Once in a while we can go into the Asian market, but trust me, because the vegetables, the farmers cut them and then the store them for a few days on the shelves. The time they get to you is not the same as when they are fresh from the garden. More than that, you can see in my hands right now is one marigold that I grow in front of our house, a ring of marigold. From the street, everybody can see my ring of yellow marigold. Looks so beautiful. And they are not only beautiful, I can use them in my food because they are no pesticide, no additive, no fertilizer, nothing. I garden organically, no artificial, nothing added. It's just the land, the soil, and the waste compost from my kitchen, vegetables that I soak it in water for a few days, and it become food for my plants. Now is enough for the vegetable. You can see I still have the mushroom, enoki mushroom that I purchased, and now I soak the 2 pieces of rice paper. If you familiar with Vietnamese cuisine, you will know this dish. In summer or spring, the vegetables are abundant and quick, easy, healthy dish that you whip up some, you prepare some of the herbs, and you have the dip, and you have some meat. Sometimes we have some shrimp, and that's it. And you have you make some rolls, and that is your meal. It can be eaten breakfast, lunch, dinner. So on my plate there, I slice some pork boiled. We already boiled earlier, and I slice it, and now I'm ready to assemble my rolls. You can see some lettuce. The lettuce we bought in the store. Some Thai basil, some culantro, some peppermint, some sweet mint, some shiso leaves. The white one in the middle there is cabbage. I slice thinly, and I put the piece of meat onto the vegetable and start rolling. And in the middle of it, I added my enoki mushroom, so that later when we have the roll, the enoki mushroom sticking out, you can see there, and it looks fun that way. I will trim the end of it and when we come to decoration. Earlier, I rolled from far to me. Now I roll from me close to me to far, and I get used to that way. I make tighter rolls when I get used to like that. So some vegetables, and to make my marigold flowers stand out, I lay them almost to the end of the on the piece of rice paper. That way you will show your marigold. On my bone there, I forgot to tell you that is carrot and radish pickles. You need to come back to see how I make these. That is essential condiments to add them onto any rolls, noodle dishes, or bánh mì sandwich. So now I'm done with the second roll. You see, in no time you will have a beautiful rolls, and it packs everything you need. You have starch, you have protein from meat, you have vegetables, everything you need for your body, and it's very healthy. You see, just need to know how to cook the pork, the very tough piece of meat, but if you know how to cook them, it will be very good. Right now, I dip one piece of meat into the fish sauce dip with some chili. If you want spicy, you can poke some of the chili. If not, you just have the aroma of it. That's it. Thank you for watching. I hope that I inspire you to do this for yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. Bye bye.